and I forget. Teach me, and I may remember. Involve me, and I learn. Good afternoon to all present here. Artificial intelligence is a science of making machines that can think like humans. It can do things that can be considered as smart. Today, it's our honor to arrange a workshop on generative implication of AI in the legal sector. Under IQAC and IIC of Dr. D.Y. Patil Law College with collaboration with Just AI Delhi. Just AI is a community which hub for everyone who is interested in interaction of AI and law. With the tagline Redefining Law and Justice in Ages of AI, they aim to build an environment that fosters ethical, legal, and responsible development of AI technology. They are driven by the profound belief that knowledge and collective actions can shape a future that can embrace responsible development of AI technology. Now I request our beloved principal, Dr. S.S. Gopakumar sir, to welcome everyone.
A warm good evening to one and all present in this seminar. So it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all. Today we all are assembled here to explore a new dynamic area, that is AI. So when we discuss about the importance of AI, it has its own importance as far as legal scenario is concerned. There may be a number of argument or debate with respect to the use of AI. So many people are criticizing or so many people are supporting it. But most important thing is that how AI can be utilized for the benefit of each and every individual in the society. Legal profession is one among them. Obviously, what I observed is that using AI without any application of mind or human intelligence, obviously it may cause harm to the entire society or the persons who make use of that. The ultimate objective is that how the AI, artificial intelligence, can be beneficially utilized for the what advancement of law. Obviously, as far as legal profession is concerned, what we can say that it is very precise and a conservative, or what we can say format which we already have, where which how AI can be beneficially utilized in order to what exactly in order to make this tool as a technique in order to lighten our efforts and beneficially how it can be make use of that. One example I'll tell you. Recently, the moot court where which many students we understood that they have utilized the AI in such a way that they never use their intelligence, but they just give certain command by which certain details they obtain and presented. But it is not in that manner. Obviously, you have to make use of this device in such a or intelligence in such a way that how you can what collaborate with the both of this artificial intelligence and your knowledge, and it is to be combined drafting in which it can be used in such a way that a perfect drafting which can be made not by exactly using the artificial intelligence, but you can draft it and you can check it, you can correct the grammars and everything, you can find it in such a way. So this is, I am not extending further. This is a way or manner in which it is required to be utilized. We are today fortunate enough to get two experts we have. They are very well expertise in this area. Mr. Yatin Kutaria, I wholeheartedly welcome sir in this guest lecture, and obviously his expertise will be what we can say contribute to the understanding of artificial intelligence and the implication in legal industry. I also welcome Tanima Bhatia. She is also an expert in this area, and both will contribute how beneficially utilize artificial intelligence in the legal profession. That will obviously help us to understand our students, to understand the beneficial utilization of artificial intelligence. So I welcome you all, and I also welcome to the all staff members and all the students who participate. Without their participation, this would not be a successful. So I welcome you all and thank you very much. And over to Joshna. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I welcome you on behalf of Dr. D.Y. Patil Law College for this program. Now I request Harsh Kumar of BA LLB 5th to introduce the guest of today's program.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible, Josma? Can you confirm that?
Yes, you're audible. Please continue.
Okay, so today it is my privilege to introduce Dr. Yatin Kathuria, distinguished scholar and thought leader in the fields of law and artificial intelligence. Dr. Kathuria, sir, he has excelled in his life. I mean, he has very proficient intelligence in this field of AI, which is now current technological advancement, and it is being used in many fields. And law is not a spare part, which and it can't be left behind. So in today's session, I'm introducing these two famous personalities in the field of law and efficacities of in the field of AI when it is related to artificial. Sir has completed his PhD at Rajiv Gandhi National Law University, presently a professor of Symbiosis Law College, Pune. And sir is highly regarded for his expertise in AI governance, data privacy laws, and constitutional laws. His groundbreaking research has significantly contributed to our understanding of complex issues, including AI's impact on privacy, intellectual property, and energy laws. Now, notable among his works are Responsible AI Impact Assessment, a mechanism for India, protecting data privacy in the age of AI, a comparative analysis of privacy laws in different jurisdictions, and generative AI and copyright challenges in the creative landscape. Now, beyond academias, Yatin sir is deeply committed to advancing ethical AI practices. He has completed a range of certifications, including AI security and governance from security, ending with II, ethics of AI from the University of Helsinki. And sir has founded Just AI, an edtech platform dedicated to providing education on AI regulations and governance. Now, one more recent guest we have today in the field of law, and it is also my pleasure to introduce her, Ma'am Tanima Bhatia, who has made remarkable contributions in the fields of law, AI, and its AI regulations. Now, ma'am is an advocate with over 3 years of experience and currently serves as the Chief Operating Officer of Just AI. With a strong academia foundation, ma'am is holding a BBA LLB from Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies, LLM from SRM University, and her expertise lies at the intersection of law and AI. Her research on generative AI and data protection has been pivotal, and she has further contributed to the discourse on AI regulation through her published works. Ma'am's diverse career includes legal advocacy and business acumen, having worked with prominent brands like Power Gummies. This unique blend of experience equips her to tackle both the legal and practical implications of AI in today's world. So we all are privileged today to encounter this session and listen to what sir and ma'am has to say about the AI and its implications on legal field. So I welcome Dr. Yatin sir. Sir, please join us in starting this first session of with collaboration of Dr. D.Y. Patil Law College.
Thank you, Harsh. I'm audible or not? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Thank you, Harsh, for such a warm welcome for us, and thank you, Joshna, for introducing our platform. And greetings to all the participants, all the faculty members and students. And first of all, before starting the session, I would like to thank respected Dr. S.S. Gopakumar to accept our proposal and to invite us for this workshop and on this contemporary issue, where the teaching, learning, and awareness is need of the hour for our law students to basically have an idea how artificial intelligence is impacting or changing the dimensions of legal systems at various levels. So without wasting much time, I'll begin with this particular session. I'll share the PPT. Yes, is that visible? Can anybody confirm?
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
Great. Okay. So the title of today's workshop is Generative AI and its implication on legal industry. So in today's workshop, we'll try to focus on these areas you can see on the screen. First, we'll try to understand the basics of this particular technology. What is artificial intelligence and what is generative AI? What are the prominent generative AI applications which are being utilized by different people in different domains? Then we'll move on to the main topic of today's session, that is, what are the various ethical and legal or social issues which we are facing because of utilizing generative AI tools. Then we'll also have an overview or idea of the emerging ethical as well as emerging legal as well as regulatory guidelines which are governing these AI system, governing this AI technology. What steps we have taken in India, what kind of you can say initiatives are required, what steps have already been taken in other countries, in other organizations to regulate generative AI. We'll cover that part also. And at the last, if time allows, we'll also try to cover what kind of best practices we all, as the users of these AI tools, we all can follow to avoid the issues, ethical and legal issues related to artificial intelligence technology. And after my session, Ms. Tanima will be continuing this particular session, and she will give you an idea about various AI tools which can be used by legal professionals, by law students in various domains. Okay, and if you want to do legal research, if you want to draft the legal documents, then she'll be basically providing you the list and the overview of the tools which can be used by all of you. Okay, I am habitual of having interactive sessions. I do not like give instructions or giving lectures. So I'll try to have an interactive session with the participants. So I'll wish that I'll see more of the participation from the end of the participants or interaction from the end of the participants. So let us start with the artificial intelligence and let us start with the interaction only. What is the general idea of artificial intelligence to all of you? Anyone who would like to contribute? What is AI according to you? Jyotsana, you can answer this if you want to speak. What is AI as per you? Anyone?
May I answer?
Yeah, please. Swapnil.
Yeah, as the tool by which intelligence or training is given to the machines, and from that machine there is the own intelligence or thinking power.
Okay. So it is intelligence of machine or intelligence of human which is given to machine? Anybody else want to contribute?
Yes,
Hi, this
like
is
to
Sanjay.
mention. Actually, AI is intelligence of human, but it's depend upon earlier performance. So we are training the model, so which will do the repetitive task and take a decision based upon the input provided by human to it.
Great. Okay.
Hi, this is
So,
Sanjay.
or
I would
simply,
also like to add few
yes.
more points. Artificial
Yes.
intelligence is nothing but a computer program by which we can perform few of the human tasks very easily without any error. And on improvement of normally it is called as deep machine learning. So we can improvise that particular tool.
Great.
Simply,
Yes. Okay. I'll give you one simple example. Suppose you are sitting in a room, right? And you have a fan in your room. Whether that particular machine is an intelligent machine? Yes or no? Whether it is an
No.
intelligent machine? No. But if that particular machine is able to sense the temperature around in the room, and that particular fan can change or modify the speeds as per the temperature, as per the environment around it, then we will say that it is an intelligent fan, because it can autonomously, without the help of human, can perceive the environment and can take the decisions. Okay, so AI is simply can be, if you talk about a definition which can be explained to layman, it can be said that it is a process where we are trying to create smart or intelligent machines, and we are trying to simulate human intelligence into the machines or computer systems. Okay, so basically it is a science where any kind of software or integration of software or hardware enables the computer to perform such kind of intelligent tasks which basically required human intelligence. Okay, so if machine is smart enough to perform tasks which are usually done by humans and usually done with the help of human intelligence, then we will say that that particular machine or software is AI enabled or is artificial and intelligence enabled machine or software. Okay, now coming to the generative AI. What is generative AI? See, generative AI refers to an artificial intelligent enabled machine which can create new content altogether, which can create new content in the form of text, in the form of images, in the form of music, or even in the form of the videos. See, this is the type of generative AI which has been developed more recently. Last 7 to 8 years, we have started seeing the generative AI applications. But AI was there. You can say simple artificial intelligence or narrow artificial intelligence was there earlier also. If you talk about your Gmail account, right? And you can see that your emails could be categorized into different folders. You will find few emails into your spam folder. You will find few emails into your inbox. You will find few emails into your draft box. So this particular categorization or classification is done by artificial intelligence only, and we have been using this particular thing from more than a decade ago. Again, narrow AI example will be you have been using smart assistants like Alexa or Google or Siri in your Apple iPhone. So this is also type of AI system. But these are, you can say, traditional AI systems or narrow AI systems. They cannot produce new content. Generative AI is something which has the capability to generate new content altogether. You just if and what is the perfect example of it? You all might have used ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI tool which was given by OpenAI, and it became popular in 2018. And that was the moment where we started feeling about artificial intelligence in reality. Earlier, we were using AI in our recommendation systems, in our Gmail, also in Google. Also, algorithms are there which recommend you these searches. That is also AI. But we started having feeling of artificial intelligence, real feeling of artificial intelligence, when we came across with generative AI applications, and specifically like ChatGPT. And dear students, I know that you all might be using it for creating your assignments nowadays and submitting it to the teachers. Okay, But that is not the ethical use of it. We'll talk about this later in our session. So generative AI is something which can basically has the capacity to create new content altogether. Now, what is the two important components? There is artificial intelligence being used, and there should be the ability to create new content. Now, you can create uh, images, you can create essays, okay, you can create research articles, even you can create a music with the help of generative AI applications. Okay, now coming on to the prominent generative AI tools or models which are being in use very widely in various domains, and people are using it. First of all is the sector that is the text generation. For this particular part, for text generation, or to write the essays, or to write the articles, or to draft the emails, okay, or to, you can say, if you are a person coming from legal background, you can draft the you can say contract agreements, okay, or you can draft the notices with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, so under the text generation, ChatGPT 3, which is owned by OpenAI, this is the very widely used tool. And as I mentioned, you all might be already using it, and you must have made your account on this particular tool. So this tool has the ability where you can create text, it can answer your queries, you can write different essays, even it can create codes for developing the websites, and you just have to interact with this particular tool and give a simple prompt in simple language. And this particular thing you can see here that let us know about the growth of ChatGPT 3. It currently has over 180 million users, and in just 5 days, ChatGPT surpassed 1 million users. So this how quick this particular platform gained the popularity, and basically, and so many number of people basically opened the account on ChatGPT. While to reach 1 million users, Google took 2 to 3 months, Facebook took 4 months, but in just 5 days, this particular tool, ChatGPT, had 1 million users in just 5 days. Okay, so apart from ChatGPT, there are other tools available for which are used for text generation. That is, there is a tool from Google which is named as Bard. Then there is tool from Meta, the parent company of Facebook, and the name of the tool is Llama. Then again, there is Palm 2. There is Claude AI, another tool, and then we have Jurassic One Jumbo and Turing NLC. These all tools are you can be used for generating the text. Okay. Our next segment is image generation. The tools which can be used for generating the image. You just have to write a simple prompt. You just have to interact with the AI tools in a sentence form, and it will create the images for you. Okay. So DALL-E is one of the famous tool, or DALL-E is one of the famous tool, which is again owned by OpenAI, the owner of ChatGPT 2. So this tool is very famous and utilized hugely for image generation. Okay. And you can see the active users of this particular tool is around 1.5 plus million individuals have already found the account, and around 2 million images are produced with the help of DALL-E every day. 2 million images are being produced. Okay, so DALL-E is the one of the famous tool in the domain in this particular area for the image creation. Other tools you can see which are listed here. Midjourney is the another tool. Clearview is the another tool. Then we have Stable Diffusion, Disk Diffusion, and Imagen. These are the tools. For video generation, we have InVideo. Okay, InVideo is the platform, is the AI tool which is owned by an Indian person only, Indian individual only. And again, with the help of this tool, you just have to write simple prompt, You just have to write a simple sentence, and it can create the image, create the videos for you. They basically have different avatars available. If you do not want yourself to be featured in that particular video, they give you different avatars. You just have to give script to the tool of the video, and just you have to click the submit button, and it will create altogether new video, moving video for you with the help of avatars which are available or which are provided by these AI tools itself. Now, this tool is being utilized by more than 7 million plus users and in 195 different countries. And plus, you can create videos in 75 different foreign languages, 75 different languages you can choose from to create the audio of this particular video. Okay, so apart from InVideo, which is the famous tool being used for generating video, other tools which are available in the market are Runway, then Kubrick, then we have Croak.io, then and Hagen. These are the famous tools which are being utilized by public for generating the videos. Another famous domain we have is music generation. For music generation, the famous tool we have is AIVA, okay, Artificial Intelligence Virtual Artist. Now, what this particular tool can do, you can provide 2 or 3 songs or music composition to this tool, and this tool will learn from the composition or the music of those songs and will create new song for you, altogether new song for you with the help of artificial intelligence. Okay. And what is the unique feature of this tool is that you can create, generate the music, new songs in more than 250 different styles, 250 different genres. There are different genres of music like pop, hip hop, or EDM, take or classic. So they have 250 different styles. Right. Another tools which are there available in the list for music generation are SoundDraw, Suno AI, Gloomy, then Compose AI, Musical Gen by Meta. Okay. Now moving on to next level of generative AI tool, multimodal generative. I can see my voice again. As I think which on is or that particular person can, because my voice is equal. I think Dada, who is this person? Coordinator, can you ask the participant to mute?
Kandala, please mute yourself. Kandala, please mute yourself.
Yes. Thank you, sir. So another advanced model of generative AI are the multimodal generative AI systems. So how they are advanced, why I'm using this particular word? Because you all have used ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT was having the capacity to just take the inputs and give the outputs in the form of text only, right? But multimodal generative AI systems can understand the inputs in different modalities. It can understand text also, it can process or understand images also, it can understand videos also, and even your audio. Now you can give input to these tools in these different forms, in text also, in form of image also, in form of video also, as well as in form of audio. Okay. Now GPT-4 Omni, again, it is the advanced version of GPT-3 or GPT-4. And this particular model has been launched by OpenAI this year only. I think 2 to 3 months back only, this particular model has been launched. Now here GPT-4 Omni means present everywhere. Like we say, God is omnipresent. It is present everywhere. Why they have used this particular word Omni? Because it signifies that it can understand input uh, in different domains. Okay, it can understand video, it can understand image, audio, and even text also. That is why because of its capability to understand everything in different capacities, in different forms, they have used this particular word only. And again, same particular multimodal generative AI tool has been launched by Gemini, by Google, and they have named their tool as Gemini Ultra 1.5. The capability of Gemini Ultra 1.5 is similar as to GPT-4 Omni. It can also understand and give outputs in various form, in text, images, and you can say in audio as well as videos. But yes, this particular model is not freely available, as ChatGPT 3 you people can use for free, but you have to pay a few amount, few bucks to basically use this multimodal generative AI. Now, why we are understanding the basics, why we are trying to see that in how these particular generative AI models are being used in different sectors, because I want the participants to know that what kind of issues can be created by such models in different sectors, because the sector in which you are using these models, ultimately it can create issues in that sector also. If you are trying to write the articles, okay, it is creating issue in education sector, because there is issue of copyright also. There is the issue of not referring the real sources or the accurate sources. If you are using the AI for generating the music, and again you are infringing the IP right of other person. Recently, I came across with a case where famous singer Arjit Singh basically won a case, and Bombay High Court gave a decision with respect to uh, uh, restricting the AI tools to use the voice of Arjit Singh to basically generate the music with the help of AI. Okay, so that is why it is important for us to understand the basics of this particular technology, as well as in what areas these technologies are being utilized. And why multimodal AI? Because it will create more issues. Earlier, only the text can be used as the input and output. Now, the privacy concerns can be enhanced. Now you can click the image and can give it to the ChatGPT, and ChatGPT can store it, can share it with the other parties also. They have this particular thing in their terms and conditions. Okay, while making the account, we do not go through the terms and conditions, but you will clearly see that in their terms and conditions of use and in their privacy policy, it has been clearly mentioned that they can store your interactions, your you can say inputs, uh, while which you are giving to the chat GPT, and even they can share it with the third parties without giving any kind of notification to you. So I request all the participants that you should read the terms and conditions of such platforms before agreeing to it or before making and using these particular tools. Okay. Now coming to the topic of the main topic, significant topic of today's session, that is what are the various ethical and legal issues which we are facing because of the use of generative AI tools. First is misinformation and deepfake. You might have came across with the news very recently that there have been a video which uh, has gone viral. Video was of PM Modi playing Garba with the ladies, and it was a fake video which was created with the help of artificial intelligence. And you might have came across with the news that the deepfake video was made of Dipshika of Ramshika, Bollywood actress, and it basically made the headlines. And recently in elections also, general elections of 2024, you might have come across with the video of Amir Khan and Ranveer Singh, where they have been depicted to, make statements or favoring a particular political party and saying bad words about the another political party, and that particular video was not real. And because of that incident, the both the actors filed complaint, filed FIR in Mumbai for this particular issue. And same deepfake videos as well as fake content incidents have happened with celebrities and businessmen and actors in other countries also. Tom Cruise was the victim of it. Then Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of the Meta company, the Facebook founder, have faced this particular issue. Morgan Freeman, the famous Hollywood actress, have faced the issue of deepfake. So this is one of the issue we are facing, that with the use of AI, misinformation is being created. The violation of privacy is being done by creating fake images and fake videos of the individuals. And you can see at the rate which this particular issue is growing. You can see the data at the right side of the screen, that the deepfake attempts have increased 35-fold in year 2023. So from the year 2022, in 2023 only, the increase in the deepfake content was 31%. Okay, and you can see to the next sentence also, next data also, that 1/4 of the people which were surveyed, they failed to identify that whether this particular video is a real video or it is a fake video. So they are such real videos, even it is very hard for us to identify and to differentiate between the fake one and between the real one. Then in a survey, around 71% of the global respondents admitted that they even do not know about this particular kind of issue. They do not know about the deepfake technology. Whether there is such kind of technology available in the market that you can create fake images by using that particular thing. They were not knowing about such technology at all. Because if you are not having the awareness, then you will not be having the consciousness to basically identify this particular issue and take the appropriate action. Okay. So this is the first issue which we are facing in India as well as at the global level, that AI is being used for creating misinformation and spreading the deepfake content. Next issue is issue of privacy and security concerns. Now, when you talk about the large language models like ChatGPT, they are termed as large language models because why large? Because they have been trained on huge amount of data and they can respond your queries at the vast level. That is why they have been termed as large language models. Now, as I mentioned earlier, now these generative AI models, including ChatGPT, they can store your input. Okay, they can store your interaction, your chats, and even if you are using multimodal, they can store the images as well as they can store your personal details, and they basically store it and make this model to learn on your chats also. Plus, they have the tendency that they can share this particular data with the third parties, with their vendors or with their stakeholders also. You can see on the screen that there have been news articles published on various platforms where it has been revealed that ChatGPT has the capability to store the personal information from the real people, from the users. And further, in the next particular clipping image, you can see that researchers have found that the large language models like ChatGPT can basically share the sensitive data even after it has been deleted. So there, if you have deleted or if you have asked as a user to the platform that clear the chat history, still they are storing the data somewhere. So this is the bad side. This is one of the, you can say, one of the concern which we all should be aware of, and which we all should be, conscious of, while using these AI tools. And I would request all the participants to just go at the website of the OpenAI and read the privacy policy as well as the terms and conditions of using their services. You'll come to know what kind of issues and what kind of privacy concerns this particular utilization of these particular AI models can cause. Next issue is regarding job displacement. Now, this is the very common question and very one of the significant question being asked, that whether AI and specifically generative AI will take away our jobs, or will or will replace the humans working in various sectors. See, my answer for this particular question or query would be that every technological revolution has done the job displacement. It has taken the jobs, but it has also created new jobs. Plus, the jobs of those particular individuals, those particular workers will be in danger. Those will not be skilling themselves, those not will be upgrading themselves on the AI technology. If a particular sector requires that you should be skilled enough to use the AI tool, to use the AI technology, and if you do not know how to use it, then ultimately you will lose that particular job. So the simple answer for this particular question would be that, first of all, it will replace, definitely it will replace the work, but the work which are of clerical nature and which are of administrative nature, that will be replaced. And that this particular thing is not said by me, that is coming out from the report of ILO, International Labour Organization. They have clearly mentioned that the jobs which are of clerical and administrative work, okay, or which are of financial services, where people can recommend the you can say recommend the investment strategy to other individual. Such kind of jobs will be replaced. Or if you can talk about software development or coding, now you can generate the code, or you can basically write the code with the help of ChatGPT only. So such kind of jobs will go away. But those jobs which involve human intellect, which involve human thought process, that jobs will not go away. Okay, the jobs which are not intelligent enough, these particular jobs will be in danger. Okay. Our next issue is with respect to truthfulness and accuracy. Now, this issue is very clear and simple, that when you are using these large language models like ChatGPT, when you are using for writing articles or for doing research or legal research, then I must say that these tools are not designed for this purpose. These tools are not designed for doing legal research. Okay, because it has the tendency, these tools has the tendency to create hallucinations. What I mean by hallucination, hallucination simply means that if the tool is not able to answer or is not having a sufficient data to answer your query, then it will create the answers which will not be real and which will be fake in nature. Okay, I'll mention two particular incidents here. Recently, in year 2023, in a New York, one of the lawyer, he prepared the case brief and his argumentation using ChatGPT, and he basically put those references of the case and the citation in his case brief, and he presented the same case brief in the court of law. When the judge asked him that from where you have referred these citations, and he asked him to search these citations on an appropriate platform, he was not able to basically find out those citation, those case laws which were mentioned by the ChatGPT. And for this particular conduct of him, he was punished by the judges. He was significantly fined by the judges in the form of penalty. Okay. And same issue happened in academics also. In the right side, the image is about a professor where he was analyzing the assignment submitted by the student, and he was searching the citation which was created by the ChatGPT for the source of information which was mentioned in the article submitted by the student. The citation mentioned the name of the article as well as the volume, a name of the journal. But when this professor actually went to the website of the journal and searched the volume, he was not able to find the article or the author of that particular article with the given title, which was given by the ChatGPT as the source. So what point I'm making here is that you should not utilize it for doing legal research or any kind of research. It will give you wrong references. As of now, it has not been developed up to that particular level that you can do your legal research using the ChatGPT. It should not be done. There are other tools available which has been specifically designed for this purpose. You can use those tools and they have integrated AI in that. Okay, if you will talk about tools by LexisNexis, Hen Online, okay, or Manupatra, or if you will talk about uh, digital tools like JSTOR, these all tools, legal research tools, they have integrated AI technology into their systems, into their legal research digital systems. So you can go for those tools because they have specifically designed for this particular purpose. ChatGPT is not designed for doing legal research. Next issue is with respect to IP and copyright. This is one of the issue where we are looking huge number of cases in India also and in other countries also, and specifically in USA, because these AI tools, generative AI tools are being developed by companies which are based in USA only. So I just want to ask simple question to you that when you are creating an article, generating an article, or you are generating the image with the help of AI, then whom shall be given the copyright of that particular article or image? I would like to ask the participants. If you are generating the image with the help of AI tool, then whom shall be given the copyright of that particular thing? Yes, anyone would like to answer?
Uh, the software which we are using,
The software, the tool itself.
tool itself, owner
Why?
of the tool.
Owner of the tool. So here, owner of the, if you have created the article with the help of ChatGPT, then
Sir, no
open.
one. Sir,
Hmm.
no one. No one.
No one. Why?
Oh, because it's artificially created, no?
Hmm. So it is not innovation as per you?
No, innovation is there, but it is artificial, not original.
It is, yes, it is not original. And originality is one of the important component under the IP laws, under the
Yes,
copyright.
yes,
Yes.
sir.
But ma'am, there are various jurisdictions where the work generated by AI, artificial intelligence, is being recognized under the IP laws. And one example would be Germany, another would be USA, another would be Canada and Australia. And plus, in one particular incident, in India also, Copyright Office recognized the AI generated work, but they basically withdraw that registration later
But
on.
sir, here I sorry to interfere, but Rome Convention has said in 1961 that
Yes.
1928 earlier copyrights are not recognized, and now it is not even AI is not even added to this copyright act.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Not added.
It is
So
not
how
at,
we will,
it's,
yeah,
it's,
not yet added, not yet added.
it is currently basically being governed with the help of presidents only, ma'am. The significant
Yes.
modifications have not
But
done in
when
the
we are speaking about Germany, USA and all, this
Hmm.
convention has said there ki earlier copyrights of 1928 are not recognized now. Only which was announced by 1961 convention, Rome Convention, they are recognized as treaties.
That is okay, ma'am. But in that particular convention and treaty, they might have not even thought of
AI, AI.
AI the
Yes,
country being generated
yes,
by AI.
yes, sir.
But
And
currently, 2 months ago only, the Germany federal court basically has come up with a decision that they have recognized the work, the IP. They have given the patent to the work of Dr. Thaler, and they have recognized that particular work. What they have done basically, they have given the authorship, main authorship to the human, Dr. Thaler, and plus they have treated AI as the co-author. Debus is the name of the AI tool with the help of which the invention was generated, and they have recognized in the registration certificate itself that Dr. Thaler has invented this particular invention with the help of AI tool, which is named as Debus. Same thing happened in Canada, and same in few incidents, same thing happened in USA also. So different jurisdictions, different nations, different courts of different jurisdictions, as well as different copyright offices or patent offices in different countries, they are bit confused that how to deal with AI generated work. Why? Because most of the laws only consider human as the owner of the AI generated work. They do not treat any kind of machine, whether it is AI enabled or not, as the author. First of all, first thing that. And before treating AI as the author, you should have to give the legal personality to that AI also in your legal system. So that is one of the concern. Another issue is that ma'am said whether this kind of uh, image generation or any article which is being generated by AI, it is original or not, it is involved the element of invention or not. So there are debates going on this particular thing only also. So there is list of queries that first you have to understand that whether your law recognize the work generated by AI or not. If you talk about our Indian law, so in Indian Copyright Act, we have used the term computer generated work. And there is no judgment with respect to this, whether computer generated work covers AI generated or not. There is no such kind of judgment available. But yes, technically, AI can be included in that. So first you have to see whether your laws, IP laws cover AI or not. Then second second step would be to identify that whether the work is original or not. Okay, whether it amounts to originality or not. Third would be if you have taken the first two steps, if you are considering it, yes, your law allows and it is an original thing, then third step would be to determine the ownership, to whom this particular ownership of the invention or the work should be given, whether to author, means the user of that particular tool, whether to the owner of that AI software, or whether to AI tool itself. This should be determined. And then at the last, you should, after giving answer to the first three questions, then you would make a step forward to make modifications in your existing law. So that is the one issue which we are dealing in the copyright and IP laws, that whether such kind of work should be recognized by IP law or not. Second kind of issue which we are dealing under IP and copyright laws are that these particular AI tools are are being trained on the copyrighted content of the third party. Okay, these models are being trained on the protected content which belongs to or which is owned by the third party. And there are multiple cases where you will see that these companies, allegations have been made over the OpenAI or over the Meta or over the AI companies like Stability AI or Midjourney, that they have been alleged to use the protected content which belongs to another person. They are training their AI models. Like one famous case which I would like to mention is that the New York Times in year 2023 filed a case against OpenAI and Microsoft for training their AI models on the articles which are published on the New York Times. So they have made the allegation that without their consent, without the consent of New York Times, these companies have been training their AI models on the articles which are being published by the New York Times on their website or on their, you can say, paper format newspapers. So these kind of issues we are facing in the IP laws, and our legal system has to give the answers of such issues specifically under the IP and copyright infringement. So this I'll again mention, this is one of the major issues which we are facing currently in India as well as in other countries, and we can see maximum number of cases with reference to artificial intelligence in this area only. Next issue is increase in bias. Now, the outcomes of such particular generative AI models are biased also. They are discriminatory in nature also. I'll give an example of one tool that is Stability AI. Through this particular tool, you can create the different images by just giving a prompt in the form of a sentence. Now, Bloomberg analyzed the tool Stable Diffusion, and they found that this tool was discriminatory against women. This tool was biased against Black people. Why? First, I'll give you the small example, then we'll move on to the example of generative AI. In year 2016, Amazon company, they deployed a recruitment tool, and that particular tool was used to analyze the CVs and resumes of different applications, of different applicants. And it was found that this Amazon recruitment tool rejected the applications of women candidates having the same qualification as the men. If men is also a PhD, woman is also PhD, they both have experience of 6 years. That particular tool recommended men over women and rejected the application of women candidate. So this is the biasness. This is the example of biased and discriminatory outcome of the AI application. And why it has happened? Because that model was trained on the biased data. If data will be clean, if data will be free from bias, okay, the outcomes will also clean. So the biases, the discrimination which are already present in the society, if we will insert those biases in the AI systems, they will also exhibit these biases in their outcomes. So we as the user, we as the developers of AI system, we have to ensure that the data on which this particular models are being trained, it is, you can say, free from any kind of discrimination, free from data which is private in nature, which can infringe the privacy of an individual. Now here, the example which I have mentioned here on this slide is with respect to generative AI tool. The name of the tool is Stable Diffusion. You can create the images with the help of Stable Diffusion. And Bloomberg analyzed that this particular tool was discriminatory against women as well as against the Black people. How? That if you are giving the prompt to this particular tool that create an image of a lawyer, create an image of a judge, or an image of a CEO of company, then image of a person which is depicted in that particular image would be a white man. But if you will give the prompt, give the instruction to this tool to create an image of a person who is doing, lower level jobs. Okay, like the person who is making who is working in a street food shop, okay, or who is doing minimal, you can say, low level works, then the depiction would be of a dark person, would be of dark skin people. Or if you will ask the AI tool to create an image of criminal, then again the depiction would be of a dark skin men or women. So they analyzed 5,000 different images, and they basically came up with conclusion that this stable diffusion software, which can create the images, this is biased against the women as well as the black people. Now, this is the last issue which I'll be covering, and this issue is not much talked about and not much thought about, and even we will not see much of the research being done on this particular issue. These AI models, large language AI models like ChatGPT or Llama by Meta or Bard by Google, they have significant carbon footprint, and they have impact on our environment. Let us see how, first of all, the amount of energy being consumed by such models. You can see on the screen that just training the ChatGPT-3 model utilized around 10 gigawatt hours of power. 10 gigawatt hours of power, just training it, not running it. To train that model, this amount of energy was used. And if you talk about the amount of energy used to run that particular model, you can see that if all the users like us are asking queries on the ChatGPT, then it can cost around 1 gigawatt each day. This much amount of energy is being utilized by a ChatGPT model each day, and which is equivalent to daily energy consumption of about 33,000 US households. You can see the amount of energy being consumed by large language models. And again, if this kind of energy is not coming from greener sources, if it is coming from such energy sources which can create pollution, which can create carbon emissions, then you can see the amount of pollution or the level of pollution which can be generated with the help of such models, such large language models. Okay, and this is also significant data. If you are searching the information on Google, and if you are searching it on ChatGPT, then it is mentioned in a study that ChatGPT consumes up to 25 times more energy than a Google search. Okay, then coming on to the water usage. As I mentioned earlier, that these AI models basically work upon the data, huge amount of data. And to store this data, to analyze this data, various data centers are being created. So where this huge amount of data can be processed. And huge amount, you can say setup of hardwares and softwares is required. And these data centers and the hardwares which are kept in these data centers to process and store the data, they generate huge amount of heat. And to cool down these data centers, water is used. And you can see the amount of water which is used by a particular data center. For example, a data center in Lohava used around 6% of district water in a single month. In a single month, 6% of district water was used to cool down the data center, which was used to train the AI model. Okay. Then last, environmental impact, which is coming because of artificial intelligence, is with reference to the exploitation of resources. Now, when you are creating the artificial intelligence tools, they are the hardware is required. And for creating the hardware, like GPUs or TPUs, chips are used. And for creating the chips, you required various elements. And to basically have those elements, you have to dig deeper, you have to exploit uh, those elements from the core of the earth. And in this particular process, again, you are damaging the environment. So these are the different four ways: huge energy consumption, carbon emission, water usage, and exploitation of resources. In these ways, the generative AI model specifically, they are impacting the environment at the huge level. Okay, so these are the major issues, legal, ethical, and social issues which we are facing because of generative AI tools. Every technology has its, has its positive and negative sides. And I would say that if you want to harness the benefits of these technology in definite manner, in a good manner, then you have to address these issues first. Okay, because you have to see, you have to maintain the balance. You have to go for the sustainable development. Okay, and sustainable development means that the benefits are more and larger as compared to the harmful impacts of utilizing that technology. And how we will address these issues? Obviously, here law and policies will play their role. Okay, so in India, we do not have, as of now, we do not have stringent policies or effective policies, although Niti Aayog has come up with various strategy as I would like to mention National Strategy of AI 2018. So that particular strategy identified these issues and gave the principles, but we do not have any effective, stringent law which can be enforced or which can be used to, address these issues. But again, in different countries, if you talk about European Union, different jurisdictions like European Union, they have come up with the comprehensive law. You might have heard about European Union AI Act, which came into force in this year only. Few of the provisions of that particular act has came into force already. And plus, China is one of the country which has come up with stringent measures and specifically to regulate generative artificial intelligence also. Then Singapore has come up with the AI governance framework. So lot of work has already been done in different organizations, different countries and jurisdictions. But in India, we are at the initial stage of regulating such technologies. So yes, I would say that Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology is taking significant steps, and we are going to definitely come up with some stringent act or enactment or regulation to address these issues in the coming year. Okay. Now, that's all from my side. If you have any query you want to ask, and I've seen a lot of messages in the group. Now, the session, after the queries, I'll ask Ms. Tanima to take over the session and to guide
Hello.
you. Yes.
Yeah, this is Vaibhav Kumbar here from LLB second year. I have
Yes.
one query regarding issue number 1. As you mentioned in a issue, if any political person, let's say any political person say any wrong statement and he will say, no, I am not that person. So in that case, what we can do?
See, sir,
If he will say, no, it is a artificial intelligence, that image is not mine.
yes.
So
sir,
in that case,
there are technology available through which you can differentiate. You can identify that whether the video is real or it is fabricated. So our cyber cell or IT cells are competent enough to basically to differentiate and recognize between the real content and the fake content. It is why I mentioned that people are not able to recognize, because the quality of video or quality of image being generated by AI is of such nature that laymen are not able to, those who are not having technical knowledge or do not have and the resources to basically differentiate it, they get confused. That's why but our IT cell and our government is competent enough to identify this accordingly.
Okay, right. And one more question. Let's say basically I'm working in corporate company, so I have to present every week one report or presentation. If I do any work by using a Python, so if I will create a script such that it will create or generate a report like 100 pages in a single 10 minutes, then who will be owner of this script? The Python itself or me only?
So see, this is the copyright issue, and as I mentioned, there is a significant input test which is being used by Indian judiciary to see whether the work is original or not. Now, if you have just simply given the prompt and you have not, utilized the skill, or human judgment is not utilized, and the work is completely generated with the help of AI, so I must say that such kind of work should not be given any kind of copyright, or should not be given any kind of authorship. But if you have applied your mind, if
Yes.
some kind of skill has been deployed by a human while giving the prompt, because prompt engineering is another skill set which is being well paid off in the market. There are courses, there are degrees which are being offered in this particular area. Now prompt engineering means that how well you can utilize these tools for your benefit or for different purpose. So if
Right.
you have gained that particular skill, then obviously you will be in the better position to use ChatGPT also. If you have, the tool itself very clearly, then obviously you will be able to use it efficiently as compared to other person who has not done any study or who has not gained skill over utilizing that tool. So again, if some kind of skill has been involved, right, in giving the prompt, and that content is new or original in nature, then that kind of work should be recognized and should be given IP protection. That would be my
Right.
So can
Right.
I
Yeah.
add to this first question? First one about images. This morning, today,
Yes.
one criminal has been arrested taking help of artificial intelligence, and his image was created. It
Yes.
was a pencil originated photograph, and then with
Yeah.
the help of AI, they have arrested him.
That is the positive side of using artificial intelligence.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Great, ma'am, to share this
Thank you,
particular.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Any other questions? Shall we move on to the next part of the session? Shall we call Ms. Tanima from JustAI to give insights over the legal tools, legal AI tools, which can be used by all of you in legal profession?
Yes, ma'am.
Tanima?
Please continue with this.
Hello. Hi everyone. This is Tanima from JustAI. I am presently working as a Chief Operating Officer there. Thank you, Yatin sir. This was a very informative session. So I'm just gonna jump right into my part of presentation. I hope is this visible? Can anybody
Yes, ma'am.
confirm?
It is visible.
Tanima, it is visible.
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Okay, great. So I recently read somewhere that AI will not replace your jobs, but people who are skilled at AI will replace you. So today we are going to discuss and explore how we can use artificial intelligence tools specifically when we are practicing in legal fraternity. Right. So first of all, I'm giving you a very huge disclaimer to all of you. You are not, I do not recommend using AI tools for legal research because as sir said that these AI tools are not well developed enough to give us proper research. So recently, a recent situation that happened with me, a really close friend of mine, he was asked by a senior to find a case. So some intern of his friend has given him a case and they were not able to find its citation. Ultimately, after 2 days of hard work searching every library, every book, every resource they knew, that intern told them, I looked up that case from ChatGPT. So it is very true that ChatGPT hallucinates and gives you fake cases. So ChatGPT, when we are using, you can use them for drafting. So while drafting, you are not like, when you are drafting, you take a lot of time. So drafting will, using AI tools with drafting, you can save a lot of your time, right? So if I am coming to, okay, wait. This is not opening. Okay, so I'll come to the ChatGPT now. So what we do here, ChatGPT has its own various extensions. So when you're drafting, you can search for a legal drafter here. This one, Legal Pro Drafting Assistant. So basically, this particular tool has integrated in itself a legal drafting assistant. So when you paste a proper prompt here, it can draft any legal document for you. So for an example, if I am coming, let's say I have to draft a legal notice. I shall draft this legal notice for this Harsh, right? So I have written this prompt, draft a legal notice addressed to Harsh for dishonoring a check under section 138 of the Negotiable Instruments Act. The check was issued on, let's say, 29 December 2023. And it was drawn on, let's say, SBI Bank. You can give any, the check number, currently I'm just giving 123, and the amount 15 lakhs. Right, the check was presented. You can give the date of presentation. The date of presentation, let's say 15th of January. You called them and they didn't pick up and they refused to give your payment, and it was unpaid due to, let's say, the dishonored reason is insufficient funds. So now I tell the ChatGPT to include the relevant facts of the transaction, the details of the check that is dishonored, and asking them to repay the amount within 15 days of receiving this notice, and then legal consequences of the failure to pay, and sending the sender's contact details. Right, so when I press enter here, it's going to draft a proper legal notice for me to share. But now keep this thing in mind, you still have to check and recheck it again so that you don't send something incorrect. Here you have the complete legal notice. This saves a lot of time for you. See, now it's saying it's in compliance with the section 138 of NI Act, and it serves as an opportunity for you to rectify the dishonor of the check before the legal proceedings are initiated. So the AI is just helping you save your time and make you efficient in such tasks that are, that are time taking. Another tool that I can say is really great with respect to drafting is this Logic Balls. So in this, you have AI tool for every category. There are various categories here. I'm just going to jump right into legal category. There are various categories. I'm just going to share the links since we are short on time. I'm going to share the links of these tools in the chat so that it's easier for all of you to understand and explore. The next that I'm coming to is Law FYI Premium. So this particular tool is where you are going for research. You can type any particular case law's name. Can anyone tell me a case law which I can get a brief? Anyone? Guys, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Can anyone?
Golaknath versus State of Punjab.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. Can you repeat?
Golaknath versus State of Punjab.
Okay, that's a very common case. Any case that is a little less common?
Yes, ma'am. Can I share?
Yes, yes, please.
Suppose there is a clinical trial in the medical field, and during this clinical trials, the patient has expired, and no compensation has been given to that patient.
No,
So
ma'am,
how AI will help?
she is asking for the
Ma'am,
name of the case, title of the case and
Yes,
citation.
I'm asking the title of the case which you read in your law school journey.
Oh, you want that?
Vinita
one?
Sharma versus Rakesh Sharma.
Can you
Okay.
spell that, ma'am? Can you spell that?
Vinita Sharma versus Rakesh Sharma.
Right? And then I say I just need a short summary of it. So it will search through the data. This particular platform has a database of all the courts, Supreme Court, High Court, and other district courts as well. Is this the correct case?
Yes, ma'am. This is a case. Yes.
Yes. So what it has done is it has gone through the database it had and came up with the facts and the issues in that particular case. Then it gave you the judgment and the conclusion. So you can search any case you want with respect to this, and it will give you a basic summary or any sort of right. So coming to another tool, this is Law Simple AI. Law Simple AI is also for research. You can also manage your cases here. You can add any documents as well. These documents will give you summary, and when you upload any document, say for example, I have uploaded a document here, it will give me a summary of any document I upload. Then this has a particular assistant. You can ask a legal question, you can ask it to draft, you can translate any document. So this is a very good tool, and all of these tools that I'm sharing with you, these are all free of cost. They either have a very less premium costing, or they have like they're completely free of cost. Then another tool that I'm coming to is I Love PDF or PDF Candy. These tools help you in managing your documents. So when you're filing, e-filing, or sending your documents to any clients or everything gets worked up in PDFs. So in these particular platforms, there are various tools where you can edit your PDF, merge your PDF, you can compress the size of your PDF. I'm just going to show you this particular. So PDF editor, what it does, you can just, let's say, this is a file. You can easily upload it. You can add any text, you can erase from here. You can add an image, you can annotate also. So you can do anything you want in this particular PDF you upload. This also saves a lot of time for you when you're working in a litigation field. Similarly, with respect to PDF Candy, you can add, there are 80 plus tools that you can use with respect to PDFs. Then another that we come is Google Suite. Google Suite helps you manage your cases. So basically you can add any documents and manage your meetings. So these Google Calendar helps you in keeping you top of your deadlines and client meetings. Google Docs, with Google Docs, you can share these Google Docs with your clients and work in one particular workspace. Then another tool that we have is Notion.so. Notion.so is similar sort of thing where you're managing your cases. You can create a to-do list here. You can easily search anything you want to. And similarly, it connects with Google Calendar, which is easy and seamless. So these are some tools. I'm just going to share the links with you in the chat. If there are any questions, please feel free to ask.
Madam, this is Shaji from LLB3.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you showed ChatGPT and other things, but is it, I think, if we need to extract the required data, the skill of prompt engineering is required. I think we
Yes,
should work on basics of prompt engineering only.
Absolutely, sir. See, if you give a vague prompt to ChatGPT, it will give you vague answer. It's similarly, if the kind of input you're giving, that's the output you're going to get. If I'm just going to put a prompt to ChatGPT, like create a legal notice for me to this and this person for this particular issue. So it will create it, but it will not give enter the details that you're supposed to add. Like in the case of legal notice of check bounce, I added the check number, I added the name of the person it was supposed to be addressed to. If I have to create a rent agreement between two people, then I have to enter the name of the person, name of the parties. Then there is the address of the property which is to be rented, and what is the kind of discussion that the both parties have decided upon, what kind of rent they're going to give, what is the time period. Every detail has to be given. That is the crux of prompt engineering.
Yes, sir. Thanks for your answer. Also, I want to add one thing. Mr. Vaibhav asked one question that who is the owner of Python programming like that. So for every software program, there is one agreement called as EULA, End User License Agreement.
Yes, yes.
So based upon that, the owner decided. So everything is mentioned in that agreement, and accordingly that owner or copy holder or copyright holder is decided.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, I just want to addition to what Shahaji said.
Yes.
I just want to tell you, I am using as a student, I am using AI from years. So I just want to add in this that it depends on how you train your AI.
Absolutely.
Your training, yeah, because see, if you're giving a correct prompt, as you said rightly, if you're giving a correct prompt engineering also one thing, but as a student, I'm telling you, like, if you're giving a correct citation of the case, in that case, there's absolutely no problem. If you're giving a proper name without any typo error or anything, proper name of the case or citation of the case, then
Yes.
it will give you exact information what exactly you're looking for. And if you're using it for years and years, what happened? It is also you are training to the AI, and
Yes.
definitely you get the results what you actually you're finding it. Same goes for Gemini because we are using AI. Previously, we were using AI only, ChatGPT and all. But Gemini also gives a proper because it has a huge data comparative. So we are getting this experience that when we are using it, if you're giving a correct prompt or if you're giving what information, what exactly we are looking for, and our AI is trained accordingly, and we are getting the results out of it.
Absolutely. See, the difference that comes here is like people like you and I who are using AI for years, our AI, our system is getting trained on that. But someone who's just started and they begin on researching it, I still do not recommend legal research while using AI. But someone who's just started, that AI, that particular system is not
Ma'am,
ready.
but in,
Sorry.
ma'am, of recently, High Court judges, High Court Office Administration and Supreme Court, they have started using these citations and online registrations and all this, and even judgments are given. So they have noticed that if you are not giving prompt signal to them, they will give you all wrong citation references.
You need to give a proper prompt. See, if you,
Yes.
it's
It
simply,
is noticed that they have announced also.
yes,
That please give prompt signals.
So,
yes.
Dr.
And then
Nuru, again to your question, coming on to your question, that AI generated work should not be recognized because it is not original. Now, you yourself admitting that giving a good prompt is a skill, and if the skill is involved, right, and if the work is new, then obviously it should be recognized for IP protection. Just going through your queries only.
yes, yes, sir. Because it is all coming up new technologies, and we are attending so many programs, and they are discussing on these burning issues, how to
Yeah,
deal with this. You know,
definitely.
sometimes it comes up like that that we are also confused. Where we will land, we don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Any other questions that you might have?
I think that's all from our end.
Yes.
Joshna, over to you.
Ma'am, please share the say tools.
Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm sharing the links with you.
Yes, sir.
And plus, I would recommend to all the participants that they should explore our platform, Just AI. Okay, Tanima, if you can show the platform and give a quick overview of the platform.
Sure, sir. Just a moment. I'll just add the links here in the chat.
Hmm.
I have added the links. You can take a look. Meanwhile, I'll share the platform with all of you. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, now it is visible.
Okay. So, just as your go-to destination where it is talking about integration of law and ethics and AI, we upload daily news updates regarding AI governance and anything AI and legal related. We have this particular system, that's AI Hub, AI Information Hub, where we have AI news. Then we have Global AI Regulation Tracker.
Just show the tracker, Tanima, to
Yes, yes.
the participants.
So this tracker is basically a map of all the countries which have published AI regulations. So any country you say, let's say Russia, then we have regulations for Russia here. So it is basically a dictionary of all the global AI regulations in all the countries that are present. We have initiatives by international organizations as well, European Union, United Nations, and OECD. and each and every document is linked in this particular page.
So if you will click on the document, we have prepared a table. You click on the document, you will be directed to the original website or the original PDF only, which has been published by any institute or the government organization or the government ministry. Okay, apart from this, Tanima, show them the information hub again. Yes.
Sorry?
Information hub, go to information hub. So apart from the AI news and global AI regulation tracker, we keep on uploading the events related to artificial intelligence, law and governance, whether it is call for papers, whether it is conference and seminars or different fellowship and scholarships. Okay. As well as we are also posting the jobs which are coming up in this particular field. AI governance jobs is one of this section. Okay, so you can find the jobs also in this area. It is a emerging area. It is a budding area where the people having law background and having expertisement in AI governance field, they are required and they are being paid in good numbers. And specifically, if you talk about jurisdictions like European Union, where they have already come up with an act, so they have made it mandatory for the companies, those who are providing AI services or providing AI tools, that they have to have the compliance, AI compliance certification from the authorized bodies. They must have AI auditors in their panels. So this kind of job is blend of technology plus blend of law or blend of IT or cyber laws. So if you have that particular interest, you want to go for this kind of area, you can explore our courses also. We are going to launch the courses very soon. By end of this month, we are going to launch our courses and which will be focusing upon artificial intelligence, law and its governance. Okay, and plus we also host a community, Just AI community. Tanima, please take the cursor to there. Okay, and we have Just AI members, and you can also become a member. We offer membership in these three different categories. That is academic experts, and those who are academician professors, they can join. Then we have industry specialists, as well as at last we have student category, student members. Currently, we are not charging anything from the members. It is free, and for students, I believe it will remain free for the future also. Okay, but we are not sure about the industry specialist and academic members. We are waiting for 150 members, and after that we'll start charging, because we have invested a lot of efforts and lot of money already on this platform. So that is why nominal amount will be a kind of contribution at the end of the community members. So in community, basically we share daily news, daily resources, daily updates, which we post on Information Hub, as well as recent events. Plus, we also give opportunities to the professionals as well as the students also, if they want to be a resource person in any event or be a speaker at any event. They can also participate or basically be a resourceful person on an event which is organized by us or in collaboration with any other institute. So that's all from the side of Just AI and from the side of me and Tanima. I hope we have given some kind of insights to you on this particular area, and I wish that you will explore our platform and you will join our community in the coming future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I just want to clarification regarding that. Mom rightly told that she doesn't support about using AI in legal field, right?
Yes, sir.
So then the majority of those who present here are law students.
Yes, sir.
So how this gap can be filled? Obviously, now it touches each and every area of our life. So how it can be beneficial? What is your suggestion about the beneficial utilize?
We recommended that the AI tools like ChatGPT and large language models, which are not specifically designed for this purpose, these should not be used, because ChatGPT is not designed for doing legal research or any kind of scientific research. But there are tools available, as mentioned by Tanima. She has already shared the link. Such kind of tools, which one of the tool is being integrated with the high courts and the Supreme Court. Okay, so such tool will be giving more relevant data. Or if you talk about, you might be having e-resources in your library,
Yes.
like JSTOR, Hen Online, or Manupatra. They all have integrated AI technology in their softwares. So such kind of tools can be used, but not large language models like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Google Bard. Such kind of tools should be avoided because they tend to hallucinate and give wrong references. And we as an experts, we don't want to give or spread wrong message among the students, that it should not be used. That is clear disclaimer at our end, that it should not be used for legal research purposes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, this is Sanjay again. I have one doubt.
Yes, sir.
See, a few days before, or rather, let's say that last month, our CJI, Mr. Chandrachud, he said that henceforth India is also thinking about implementation of AI in the legal field in India. So, can you please throw some light on that?
See, we have already, if you talk about judiciary, we have already integrated AI systems. We have Supace and Suas platforms where the judgments can be translated into different regional languages also. So we are already using it. And legal profession and specifically judiciary, there is one significant use which is named as predictive analytics, that is being used in USA. Now, predictive analytics simply means that you just give the facts of the case to the AI tool as well as the arguments from both the side, and give the precedents on that particular matter, the earlier judgments on that particular matter to the AI tool. It will predict the outcome of the matter for which you are asking. So this is good also, but it has another legal and ethical implications. One of the implication was that if you will be predicting the judgment or outcome of a particular case, then the parties against whom the judgment has been given or against whom the prediction has been made, that particular party will lose the bargaining power. Okay, because outside India, most of the cases are solved through arbitration or mediation only. Most of the cases are solved with the help of this particular thing. So if predictive analytics will be utilized in the judiciary, so one particular party which against whom that prediction has been made, that particular party will lose the bargaining power. So there are positive sides and negative sides also. Yes, Indian judiciary, Indian judges, and Indian legal system, we all are in any sector you talk about, we all are in favor of utilizing AI, but responsibly and ethically. That should be taken care of.
Thank you.
Yes.
So you mentioned about some courses which you're going to start. So it will be free for the students, or we have to, it will be charged for the students?
See, ma'am, there are few courses which will be free. Like we are going to launch AI Foundation badge. That particular badge is a basic course that is for everyone, for law students also. That will give you basic understanding of artificial intelligence and machine learning, and what are the various sectors in which it is being used, as well as brief overview of what are kind of issues that particular technology is creating. So that badge will be free, but we are trying to ensure that our fees of our courses on our platform will be bit low as compared to the market prices. So we will try to basically maintain the balance. But yes, few of the courses will be free, which can be taken by the students. Plus, Sir, Gopakumar sir, we also organize 2 credit course in institutions. Recently, we have done one course in Ferguson College. I was the faculty there, and so 15 hours of the course and 2 credit course, value-added course or elective course can be done with the collaboration of Just AI. So we host.
Okay, sir. Good idea.
Yeah, we host huge community, sir, of academicians and industry experts. Those are in this particular field. So we can collaborate. I can bring 2, 3 faculty members and industry experts and can give the course in your institute.
My concern is only one thing: how our students benefit out of this course. That's the thing. In such a way, how it can be made.
And I would also like to have the feedback on this particular session. If we can share the Google form with the students, if ma'am, Vanita ma'am can develop, or if you want us to develop, we will be happy to develop the form, Google form, and have the feedback from the students.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So we request you to give, means if you are designing a course, in that case, I just request you that it is on more of a prompt engineering also, because I think prompt engineering is a very important factor which all the students, like all the law students or any students, have to learn. Because if you know how to give a prompt properly, you can use any of the tools very well. So I think a very important course for us as a students is prompt engineering. So I request you, when you're introducing a courses for on AI, plus please make sure that you are giving the prompt engineering courses, because most of the student will be interested for these courses only.
Yes, yes, Manisha. So, you can say the Tanima basically mentioned few of the tools which you can utilize in this legal profession. So, on this area only, we'll be providing a comprehensive course on our platform. So, on that, where utilization of AI will be the focus, and specifically for the law students and legal professionals. So that particular course is under development, and surely we will provide that. The page is not accessible because we are still working on it. The course page is not accessible. We're still working on it. So give us the time for another 15-20 days. We are going to, you will be able to see the courses there very soon. That's all, sir. Give us the permission, I guess. If any other questions the participants have, we can undertake one last question. Then I'll ask, request Dr. S.S. Gopakumar sir to give us permission.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. We had such a great session with lot of knowledge about AI and how to use all these AI tools. It was really a great session. Thank you, Yatin sir, and thank you, ma'am, for giving such a lot of knowledge. Now I request Assistant Professor Vanita ma'am to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Joshna, and good afternoon, everyone. I am Assistant Professor Vanita Mohor. Would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our extreme resource persons and Just AI team. On behalf of Dr. D.Y. Patil United Societies, Dr. D.Y. Patil Law College, Pimpri, Pune. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Yatin sir for sharing your expert knowledge on AI and law. Sir, it will really help our law students as well as all the participants in their present as well as coming future in the law sector. Sir, you enlighten the participants on both the sides of the AI, that is its use as well as its misuse in the law field, that use and misuse the AI techniques by humans. Right. Sir, you have also discussed various issues of artificial intelligence with a positive as well as its negative side. as well as its present and national and international scenario regarding the or relating to the artificial intelligence and law and regulations, other regulations. Sir, once again, a big thank you on behalf of all the participants and Dr. D.Y. Patil United Society. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to our extreme resource person, Ms. Tanima Bhatia ma'am, for sharing her expertise and experience in the field of law and artificial intelligence tools. And also, ma'am, clearly explains that up to what limit the law practitioner shall take help of the AI tools, different AI tools. I would also like to express my special thanks to Ms. Vanshika ma'am for her collaboration and for her cooperating in the coordination for this workshop. I would also like to express my sincere thanks to our principal, Dr. S.S. Gopakumar sir, the management of Dr. D.Y. Patil United Society for their support to conduct this type of workshop and give the benefit of this type of workshop to our students. Last but not least, I would also like to express my sincere gratitude, sincere thanks to all the students and as our technical team of D.Y. Patil United Society. Lastly, I would like to appreciate all the students being there, interactively participate in this session. Thank you all. Sir, I would like to expect the association in future also with Just AI. Yes, sir.
Sure.
Thank you very much, Joshma. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, we needed to have a discussion. We needed to have a discussion on this matter, and thereafter
Thank
we will plan how we can arrange this program for the benefit of our students and effectively how it can be used for the legal
Sure.
profession. That is my
Definitely.
objective.
Definitely, sir. Definitely, sir.
Yeah, we will have a discussion, informal discussion. We will have thereafter we will finalize.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thanks, sir. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you, sir. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you, Anita ma'am.
Thank you,
Stu-
ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone for joining the session. It was wonderful to have all of you here with us.
Thank you, ma'am, so much for your wonderful session, ma'am. We have learned a lot.
I request all the participants to fill the feedback form which is sent in the chat box. Please do. Once again, I request all the participants to fill both the Google forms. One is from the community form and other one is from our college. So I request to fill both the forms. Thank you.
Please circulate in our group also.
Yes, sir.